ladies and gentlemen. Today we gather to explore a powerful principle: leave them silently. We live in a world where negativity can often seep into our minds, clouding our judgment and hindering our progress. But I stand before you to share that we have the power to overcome these negative feelings, not through confrontation or resistance, but through quiet and intentional action. Understanding your feelings through self-reflection is a crucial first step in overcoming negativity. It requires us to pause and look inward, allowing ourselves to truly engage with our emotions. Often we rush through life distracted by external demands and pressures, neglecting the inner landscape of our minds. Taking the time to reflect invites us to examine the roots of our feelings, helping us identify specific triggers that lead to negative emotions. This process of self-discovery isn't just about recognizing when we feel down, it's about asking why. What circumstances provoke our feelings of inadequacy, anger, or sadness? Are there patterns in our thoughts that we've accepted as normal? By acknowledging these feelings without judgment, we create a space where healing can begin. It's essential to remember that emotions are not inherently good or bad. They are simply signals that provide insight into our experiences. As we engage in this self-reflection, we gain clarity and understanding. We learn to differentiate between temporary feelings and deeper, more persistent issues that may need addressing. This awareness empowers us to take proactive steps toward change. We can begin to question the validity of negative thoughts and challenge them with our newfound understanding. Self-reflection also fosters a sense of compassion toward ourselves. Instead of harshly criticizing our emotions, we learn to treat ourselves with kindness, recognizing that everyone experiences moments of negativity. Ultimately, this practice leads to greater emotional resilience, enabling us to respond to challenges with a more balanced perspective. By prioritizing self-reflection, we not only confront our negative feelings, but also pave the way for a more positive and fulfilling life. Practicing mindfulness and presence is an essential tool in overcoming negative feelings. In our fast-paced world, where distractions abound, we often find ourselves caught in a whirlwind of thoughts and worries, losing sight of the present moment. Mindfulness invites us to slow down, to breathe, and to immerse ourselves fully in the here and now. This practice encourages us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, creating a non-reactive space in which we can simply exist. When we adopt a mindful approach, we start to notice the ebb and flow of our emotions. Instead of allowing negative feelings to take control, we learn to observe them as they arise, recognizing that they are temporary and often influenced by external circumstances. This awareness can be liberating. We no longer feel the need to fight against our emotions or suppress them. Instead, we can acknowledge their presence and let them pass like clouds drifting through the sky. Mindfulness also cultivates a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the small moments in life. By focusing on the present, we become attuned to the beauty around us, the warmth of the sun, the laughter of loved ones, or even the simple act of sipping a warm cup of tea. These small moments, often overlooked, remind us that life is rich and full, helping to counterbalance negative feelings. Incorporating mindfulness into our daily routines can be transformative. Whether through meditation, deep breathing exercises, or mindful walking, these practices ground us and reconnect us with our inner selves. By making mindfulness a priority, we equip ourselves with the tools to manage our emotions more effectively, allowing negativity to lose its grip and creating space for peace and positivity in our lives. Learning to detach from negative thoughts is a vital strategy in overcoming negativity and reclaiming our mental well-being. Often we become entangled in our emotions, allowing them to shape our identity and influence our actions. Detachment doesn't mean ignoring or suppressing these feelings. Rather, it involves recognizing them as fleeting experiences that do not define who we are. When we practice detachment, we create a mental distance from our thoughts, observing them as they arise without getting caught up in their narratives. This can be likened to watching clouds drift by in the sky. Just as we understand that clouds are temporary and ever-changing, we can learn to view our thoughts similarly. This perspective allows us to acknowledge negative feelings without letting them take hold of our self-worth or decision-making. Detachment also empowers us to question the validity of our negative thoughts. Often these thoughts are based on fears, insecurities, or assumptions rather than objective truths. By stepping back and analyzing them, we can challenge their credibility. For instance, when a thought arises that we are unworthy or incapable, we can ask ourselves, is this true? What evidence do I have to support or refute this? This inquiry can shift our mindset, transforming how we view ourselves and our abilities. Moreover, practicing detachment fosters emotional resilience. When we detach from negativity, we cultivate a sense of inner strength that helps us navigate challenges with a clearer perspective. We become less reactive, enabling us to respond to difficult situations with calmness and clarity, rather than being swept away by emotions. Ultimately, learning to detach from negative thoughts allows us to regain control over our minds and hearts, creating space for positivity, growth, and a deeper understanding of ourselves. This practice opens the door to a more fulfilling life, where we can thrive beyond the confines of our negativity. Using positive affirmations is a powerful method for transforming negative feelings into a more empowering mindset. At its core, this practice involves consciously repeating uplifting statements about ourselves and our lives, counteracting the often critical inner dialogue that can hold us back. Affirmations serve as a reminder of our strengths, potential, and worth, helping to reshape our self-perception over time. When we face negative emotions, it can be easy to get caught in a cycle of self-doubt and criticism. We may tell ourselves we're not good enough or that we'll never succeed. Positive affirmations disrupt this harmful narrative by introducing a new, constructive dialogue. For example, replacing thoughts of inadequacy with affirmations like I am capable or I deserve happiness shifts our focus from limitations to possibilities. This simple yet profound change in perspective can lead to greater confidence and resilience. Incorporating affirmations into our daily routines can amplify their impact. Whether spoken aloud in front of a mirror, written in a journal, or repeated during moments of quiet reflection, the key is consistency. The more we engage with these affirmations, the more they can begin to seep into our subconscious mind, gradually altering our thought patterns. This process of internalizing positive messages helps us to counteract negativity when it arises. Furthermore, affirmations can be tailored to address specific areas of our lives that require nurturing or change. By focusing on personal goals or challenges, we create a sense of agency over our circumstances. This empowerment encourages proactive steps toward growth, reinforcing the belief that we can indeed change our reality. Ultimately, positive affirmations are more than just words. They are a transformative tool that enables us to cultivate self-love, resilience, and a hopeful outlook on life. By embracing this practice, we pave the way for a brighter, more fulfilling existence, free from the shackles of negativity. Surrounding ourselves with positivity is essential for overcoming negative feelings and fostering a healthy emotional environment. The people we interact with and the spaces we inhabit significantly shape our thoughts and emotions. When we choose to engage with uplifting individuals who inspire and support us, we create a buffer against negativity that can otherwise seep into our lives. Positive relationships are characterized by encouragement, understanding, and shared aspirations. When we are surrounded by those who believe in us and celebrate our successes, we feel empowered to pursue our goals and navigate challenges with confidence. In contrast, negative influences, whether they are critical friends, toxic relationships, or even overly pessimistic environments, can drain our energy and perpetuate feelings of doubt and inadequacy. By consciously evaluating our social circles, we can choose to nurture connections that uplift us and distance ourselves from those that diminish our spirit. Moreover, our physical environment plays a significant role in our emotional state. A cluttered, disorganized space can contribute to feelings of chaos and overwhelm, while a clean, inviting environment fosters clarity and peace. Simple changes, like decluttering our homes or creating a dedicated space for relaxation and reflection, can have profound effects on our mental well-being. Surrounding ourselves with positive stimuli, whether it's inspiring artwork, nature, or soothing music, can also enhance our mood and promote a sense of tranquility. Engaging in communities or activities that resonate with our passions and values further reinforces this positivity. Whether through volunteer work, creative pursuits, or shared interests, these connections foster a sense of belonging and purpose. They remind us of our strengths and the impact we can make, shifting our focus from negativity to possibility. Ultimately, curating a positive environment, both socially and physically, creates a fertile ground for emotional growth. By choosing to surround ourselves with positivity, we lay the foundation for resilience, joy, and a more fulfilling life. Cultivating gratitude is a powerful practice that can profoundly shift our perspective and help us overcome negative feelings. In a world often focused on what is lacking or what could be better, taking the time to acknowledge and appreciate the positive aspects of our lives can be transformative. Gratitude encourages us to shift our attention from our challenges to the abundance that surrounds us, fostering a more optimistic outlook. When we actively engage in gratitude, we begin to recognize the small joys and blessings that might otherwise go unnoticed. It could be something as simple as a warm cup of coffee in the morning, a kind word from a friend, or the beauty of nature around us. By focusing on these moments, we can create a mental habit that prioritizes positivity over negativity. Keeping a gratitude journal is one effective way to practice this. Writing down a few things we are grateful for each day not only reinforces positive emotions, but also serves as a reminder during challenging times. Moreover, gratitude helps to rewire our brains. Research shows that regularly practicing gratitude can increase levels of happiness and decrease feelings of depression. When we express gratitude, whether through journaling, verbal acknowledgement, or acts of kindness, we create a positive feedback loop. This, in turn, enhances our emotional resilience, making it easier to face life's difficulties. Additionally, expressing gratitude can deepen our relationships. When we acknowledge and appreciate the contributions of others, it fosters connection and mutual respect. This sense of belonging further nourishes our well-being, reinforcing the idea that we are supported and valued. Ultimately, cultivating gratitude is more than a fleeting exercise. It is a profound practice that invites joy, connection, and resilience into our lives. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we can overcome negative feelings and embrace a more fulfilling, positive existence. Embracing the art of letting go is a crucial aspect of overcoming negative feelings and fostering emotional well-being. Often we find ourselves clinging to past grievances, regrets, or disappointments, which can weigh heavily on our minds and hearts. This attachment to negativity can prevent us from fully engaging in the present and experiencing the joy and opportunities life has to offer. Letting go is not about forgetting or minimizing our experiences. Rather, it is about freeing ourselves from the burden of those feelings. To begin this process, we must first acknowledge what we need to release. This could be a grudge against someone who has wronged us, regret over a missed opportunity, or the fear of failure that holds us back. By recognizing these emotions, we take the first step toward transformation. Journaling can be an effective tool for this, allowing us to articulate our feelings and gain clarity on what is truly weighing us down. Once we have identified what we need to let go of, we can practice forgiveness both for ourselves and for others. Forgiveness is a gift we give to ourselves, freeing our hearts from the anger and resentment that can poison our thoughts. It does not mean condoning hurtful actions. Instead, it is about choosing to release the emotional hold these experiences have over us. In addition to forgiveness, engaging in mindfulness can support the process of letting go. Mindfulness encourages us to be present, acknowledging our feelings without attachment. This practice helps us see our emotions as temporary visitors rather than permanent residents in our minds. Ultimately, letting go paves the way for new beginnings and personal growth. By releasing what no longer serves us, we create space for positivity, resilience, and hope. This journey is not always easy, but it is essential for nurturing a fulfilling life, allowing us to embrace the future with an open heart and a renewed spirit. Taking actionable steps toward change is a vital component of overcoming negative feelings and cultivating a more positive mindset. Often when we find ourselves mired in negativity, it can feel overwhelming, leading to a sense of helplessness or stagnation. However, by breaking down our goals into small, manageable actions, we can regain a sense of control and direction in our lives. The first step in this process is to identify specific areas where we seek change. This could be related to our emotional health, relationships, career, or personal development. Once we pinpoint these areas, we can set clear, achievable goals. Instead of aiming for broad outcomes like be happier or stop feeling negative, we can focus on concrete actions, such as practicing gratitude daily, engaging in a new hobby, or reaching out to friends for support. Next, it's essential to create a plan that outlines these actions. Establishing a timeline and breaking down tasks into smaller steps makes them less daunting and more attainable. For instance, if we aim to improve our physical health, we might start with a commitment to walk for 10 minutes each day, gradually increasing the duration as it becomes part of our routine. Accountability can also play a crucial role in maintaining momentum. Sharing our goals with a trusted friend or joining a supportive community can provide encouragement and motivation. Celebrating small victories along the way reinforces our progress and fosters a sense of accomplishment. Moreover, it's essential to remain flexible and open to adjustments. Change is often non-linear, and setbacks may occur. Embracing these challenges as learning opportunities rather than failures can help us build resilience. Ultimately, taking actionable steps empowers us to actively shape our lives rather than passively experiencing them. By committing to positive change, we not only combat negative feelings, but also open ourselves to growth, fulfillment, and a brighter future. This proactive approach transforms our mindset, enabling us to thrive amidst life's challenges.